and to start living. I never lived before I met you.
We think we know our favorite stars and celebrities, but the truth is, we really don't. Most of the time, we only see and understand a tiny piece of their lives. However, the Harvey family seems to have taken this to a whole new level because if the recent news is anything to go by, their perfect blended family has just been exposed to be nothing more than a facade. Actually, it has less to do with Steve and more to do with his wife, Marjorie. How does Steve Harvey react to it all? Grab some popcorn and stick with us to find out. Marjorie Harvey, wife of Steve Harvey, has recently come under fire for allegedly running the household like a dictator and also for having an affair with her husband's bodyguard. Sure, that can't be true, right? We mean, what grounds could these allegations possibly stand on? But it looks like the information came from one of Steve's co-workers. So these may not be just unfounded rumors or random stories. The reputation of Steve Harvey has always been unwavering, even from a successful comedy career to running his very own daytime television program that focuses on inspiring viewers and offering dating counsel. One thing about Steve is that he always has kind words to say about his wife, Marjorie Harvey. From the red carpet to live moments on the show, he never misses an opportunity to brag about how wonderful she is and how she was the only person who supported him and helped him get through the most trying times in his life. But it's becoming apparent that Marjorie may not be the angelic figure that her adoring husband has portrayed her to be. The Steve Harvey Show co-host, Shirley Strawberry, has just shared some information about a side of Marjorie Harvey that Steve has been hiding from the public. And we'll tell you right now that it isn't a good look for Marjorie Harvey. It all started with a leaked phone call between Shirley and her partner Ernest Williams, who is currently in prison for a number of alleged crimes, including gun possession, theft, and fraud. This is when Shirley shared some unflattering thoughts about her boss's wife, Marjorie. Shirley had revealed over the phone that she had been a visitor at the Harvey residence. She first gushed about their luxurious in-house spa and fitness facilities before moving on to make some suggestive remarks about Marjorie. Williams allegedly asked her if she met Marjorie at the Harvey house gathering, to which she replied, "No, she's not there. If she were, we probably wouldn't have been all over the house. You know, he's scared. I knew I wasn't supposed to be in there, but he brought us in." When Marjorie is around Shirley, she feels unwelcome. She also believes that because Steve is allegedly afraid of her, all the little things go unchecked by him. This stands in stark contrast to everything Steve has ever said about his wife since they started dating. Steve had once told the audience members the tale of how he met his wife while filming a live episode of Family Feud. The first time these two came together was in 1987 at the Comedy Zone in Memphis, where Steve performed. She was apparently late for the performance, but still made her way to the front. Steve had just been transfixed by her beauty and continued to stare at her. He later had the chance to speak with her during his performance. And when he did, the first thing he told her was, "I don't know who you are, but I'm going to marry you one day." Steve has shared this tale of him and his wife with the world on numerous occasions. He has emphasized how she has changed his life each time. But it appears that this was merely an effort to create a positive narrative about Marjorie. Unfortunately, things kept getting worse as all those stories now seem to unravel. The couple recently made headlines once more when it was widely reported that Steve and Marjorie were having issues following a cheating scandal. Yes, you heard it right. Media reports claimed that Steve's wife Marjorie had been having an affair with none other than William Big Boom Freeman, her husband's bodyguard and personal chef. Ironic, isn't it? The iconic Steve Harvey, who has written a book about relationships and has gone on to advise the world on how to please women, is being cheated on. Steve Harvey's fans felt bad for him and commented about how unfair the situation was. However, the rumors kept on coming. At that time, talks began to circulate that the couple was heading for a breakup. It truly started to look like the scandal of the year. These reports suggested that Steve and Marjorie were headed for a $200 million divorce. Even more shocking was the time one reporter revealed that Marjorie allegedly insisted on being addressed as Marjorie Bridges Woods, which is the name she had from her previous marriage. At that time, there was clear tension between the fashionista and her husband, Steve Harvey. And can you blame them? The situation just kept getting messier and messier. Of course, Steve was going to react to the drama at some point. But before that, the claims were widely believed to be accurate. Can you really blame the fans for going crazy with the stories? In other words, it makes sense that people would quickly grab their torches given Marjorie's eventful past. You see, Marjorie has already experienced 2 failed marriages and has 3 children from them. But not everyone is aware of this, and the scandalous aspect of it all isn't even that. As you are about to find out, both men were discovered to have drug-related ties. Yes, long before she was deemed by Steve to be a perfect saint, she had lived in the dark world of drug dealers. First, she was married to Jim Townsend in the 1990s. She had 2 children with him, and only his arrest and imprisonment for his involvement in illegal activities allegedly ended their seemingly happy marriage. Townsend recently released a candid memoir about his 1990s marriage to the star after serving over 20 years in prison. In it, he disclosed that Marjorie allegedly also came under FBI scrutiny during their marriage, but that he had made a deal with the agents to clear her of any wrongdoing. However, how would one explain getting married to another drug dealer if they didn't think she was involved? It was in the 2000s when she wed Darnell Woods. On the other hand, Darnell Woods has largely kept quiet about his relationship with her and has not discussed their marriage publicly. Although the fashion icon has made an effort to put her past behind her, it has repeatedly come back to haunt her over the years every time she makes the news. If everything here is accurate, it appears that people may be realizing who Marjorie is at last. However, Steve Harvey has none of it, despite what this may all seem to imply. Yes, according to Steve Harvey, there is not even a single conflict in his family. Following the social media rumors that his wife of 16 years, Marjorie Harvey, had betrayed him, comedian Steve Harvey went on to reassure his fans that the claims were untrue. He affirmed that their relationship was better than ever. The Family Feud host announced on stage during an August show, "Before I get started, just let me say I'm fine. We're fine. I don't know what y'all doing, but find something else to do because we're fine. Lord have mercy, man. I ain't got no time for rumors and gossip. God's been good to me. I'm still shining." As for Marjorie, she has also slammed the rumors on social media, pointing out that this was one instance she felt compelled to speak out against. In an Instagram post, she wrote, "My husband and I don't usually stop to address all the foolishness and lies that have been spread about us. However, to whom much is given, much is required. I understand that with my platform comes some sort of responsibility to those that may not be as strong as we are. Do you think the Harvey family are united in the face of this drama, or are they putting up another show for the public? Do share your thoughts with us in the comments.